Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Guardian Legend for the NES. This is episode 4 and we have finally ended the previous episode at the end of a themed area of the game. So we're ready to start a new section, and this is going to be, I guess you could call it the organic section. It's kind of a weird area. It's almost like you're on the inside of a creature. You'll see what I mean here in a little bit. Very fleshy, sci-fi heavy. Obviously there's a lot of sci-fi in this game, but this one especially. I always thought, as playing this game as a kid, this was something new for me on the NES. I mean, I had games like Mario and Duck Hunt, Kung Fu, things like that, and to see a game like this with eyeballs flying around at me in what appears to be the insides of something, it was just different and pretty cool. I am taking a beating right now. Alright, I think we got things straightened out though. So this is a pretty weird section. First off, these enemies are bizarre. You cannot kill them, as far as I know, of course I just did. I guess they just take a lot of hits. But your fireball doesn't work on them. So I always just switch over to that and take them out. Much faster solution in my opinion. But anyways, this is a pretty weird section of the game. I think we've got 4 corridors, meaning 4 bosses. 2 of them, well, actually, there's only 2 different types of bosses, so we're going to see each one twice. And one of the bosses is a pretty good challenge, and the other one, not so much. So this is the one that's not so much. It's very similar to the first boss of the game when we were first arriving on the planet. And now that we have the fireball, I can pretty much just sit here and I'm going to get in the middle here so I can get all 3 of them. And as you can see, they are spawning a ton of power-ups. So a little unbalanced, in my opinion. This is a rather easy boss for this late in the game. And there we go. And pick up all these power-ups. Alright, so I think, let's see, we came in from the top, right? I always get confused. Because you get taken out of that mode and you go into the shoot 'em up level, and then I forget how I even entered the corridor. Okay, we'll just wait and see what this is and use that room if we need to. And I don't need to. I did not see what I picked up. I did not mean to get it that quickly. Alright, looks like we got another hint here. So trying to enter several times, and seal 7 will be removed. Okay. Let's see what this is. Another shop, but I don't need any of that. Let's see, I guess this just circles around. Yep. Another shield. We might be... I don't remember exactly how many shields you can get. We've got 6 there. We might be maxed out. Maybe 1 more. I know the number of shields and guns you get, at least it seems like they're not the same amount. Let's see, yeah, this is another corridor. Oops, I did not mean to unequip that. Go ahead and go in and out a few times to open the gate. Nope. This might be the one that opens when you leave. Nope, I was wrong again. That's probably a common theme if you haven't noticed. Me being incorrect about this game, despite how much I've played it. I'm gonna need the fireball on this level. We could use some help too. We could really use some help. Or help. Probably use some help too. These guys are tearing me up. Yes. Alright, well that'll allow us to explore a little bit more. Let's see, I went up last time. May have just looped around though. Yeah, it has that look. Okay, so I think this takes us back into the corridor. Yeah. I just want to check this area over here real quick. Let's see. In case we have a power-up that will help us. That looks like it might. That might be a lander. I don't remember, though. Where is this going to take us? Over here. Okay. Alright, so we can get that power-up we saw. Let's see what it is. Nope, not what I was hoping it would be, but we'll take it. I don't need that. And dead end. Okay, so just got a little bit to explore up here on the top. And then we'll go try that corridor 7 again. Hopefully do a little bit better job. Okay, this is going to take us back out to the main section. We'll see who this is. Unfortunately, not something that is going to help me. Okay, yeah, this will just take us all the way out, but in case there's an item, I'll walk up here. Okay. I think we're okay there. This will just take us back down to the red area. Yeah. So this should take us all the way back around. Actually, can we get through there? Yeah. Okay, let's try that corridor one more time. Might end up having to switch to the enemy erasers here, just because there's so much going on, and those little ship things, they're lasers. They do a lot of damage. The firewall can take them out, which is helpful, but they're still, they can pile up quickly. So over here on the edge, try to weather the storm. Probably going to be switching back and forth here a little bit. Alright, so we see the eyeball boss again. Slightly different, I guess. I don't remember the ones on the right there. Maybe they were there, I killed them quickly. But this one you will get just random enemies spawning too, so he's a little bit more difficult, but for the most part, this is just another really simple boss for us. We will not have that luxury for the other boss type in this section of the game. He will be a bit more of a challenge. This out as quickly as we can, because I don't think we're in any danger. There we go. Alright, so that should be it for this portion of this area. So we just need to get out of here, head over to the next area off of the main over map. Alright, so we're just heading over to the left and then down. One more though. Let's see, this one... I know we've got one more area. Yeah, that was it. So I knew one of these corridors you have to equip, or unequip rather, your secondary weapon and then press fire, kind of like how you do the password thing, but that's the trick to get the corridor to open. So, luckily I remembered it. I didn't have to skip that one and come back to it. But more organic levels. Got a couple more of those. Like I said, we're going to get one boss. Just going to seek him twice, though. Ooh, lots of stuff on the screen here. We've got plenty of EEs, though. 101. We're in good shape as far as that goes. We will need, I've mentioned this several times already, but we will need quite a few. Especially as we get towards the end and if I need to farm health. When those meteors make those big circles, they can be, even though they don't do a ton of damage, it's hard to get them, especially with other things on the screen. And specifically those green bug-looking things. Those are tough to deal with. They just get in the way. By the way, in case you're wondering, there's lots of flashing going on. And I mentioned before in a previous episode, I'm not using an actual NES, I'm using a clone system, but it definitely does that, or it did on my original NES. Okay, so this is Grim, and he is, he's tough. He has a lot of health, he can do a lot of damage, as you can see, and he has a ton of projectiles. And this is his first phase, so his second phase is actually where we're going to be in trouble. Especially if I can't get any health here. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of farming his power-ups. Of course, I get EEs, which is helpful, but I really need help right now. Nope, I'm not going to make it. Okay. So that's actually, I believe, the... I went the wrong way. I believe that's the harder version of Grim. I guess they want you to go past that corridor. Since the first time you're playing, you wouldn't know the hint. So I'm actually going to do that. We're going to skip past him, because we might be able to get either the third fireball, because I don't remember where we get that, or another red lander, which might get our primary weapon to the next level, which would be very helpful. So we'll just explore this area first, and I didn't really need that, don't know why I grabbed it. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. And there's no way I'm going to beat that guy, so we'll move on. So those big aliens that we used to fight as mini-bosses are now regular enemies. More EEs. I think those max out at maybe 200. So we're really... I unequipped my fireball again. We're in really good shape, though, with the EEs. So I'll definitely need to be using those when we fight Grim again. But this might be the hint. Nope, just a save point. Alright, I know it's not that weird round thing. These guys again, but he's much faster than before. Still not too big of a deal, though. As long as you keep moving. And more EEs, okay? Alright, there's a blue lander, but I really need a red one. I'm not going to turn down a blue one, though. So that is our corridor, but I'm going to just go down here and see. Actually, I think we already explored everything, though. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and go into this one. This should be the easier one. Well, I don't remember getting the hint, so it must have been something I missed. Wow, I am taking a beating again. Let's go ahead and do the EEs. Try to heal up here. There we go. Alright, so hopefully this one goes a little bit better than our first fight with him. So we get the blue one this time. Still pretty tough. I don't know what he is shooting out. That does not look correct. So yeah, as you shoot him out, you explode or blast out his eyeballs. And he will not take kindly to that here in a minute once we get them all out. And he is unhappy and spewing a lot of projectiles, but we should be in good shape here. Definitely some graphical glitches here. I don't know what he is spewing out. Does not look correct. Okay, I'm getting a little overzealous here trying to do damage. Pay attention to health. Oh, that'll help. There we go. And we hit a checkpoint for health upgrade. Okay, so we got one more boss fight in the organic section, and then we'll wrap up this episode. And that will also unlock the next theme, which is the last theme of the game. And there is our fireball upgrade, so it is a good thing we did this, because I think that's going to help us on the other Grim Grin fight. But anyways, the next theme will be the last theme, and we'll get a few more bosses there. And then once we get through that section, we will unlock the final area of the game, which doesn't really have a theme. It's actually more of a continuation of the next theme. But that will take us through to the end of the game. Okay, trying to make sure that I'm not... Did we explore over here? I don't remember now. Yeah, there was something there. I know I've missed some areas, or I feel like I have, because I just think we should have more chips than we have at the moment. But we'll see what we can do here. Probably just use the EEs here. Try to keep as much health as I can going into this boss fight. we just got back all of our EEs close to it. It's always nice. Alright, can't ask for much better than that. Full health. Fully upgraded fireball. I'm going to go ahead and switch, and let's try to farm some health. I think I waited too long last time. I don't know that I'm farming, because I'm hitting him enough to negate it, I think. Trying to still put some damage on him, but... switch back now. Let's try to get some fireballs on. Alright, we got the first set of eyeballs knocked out. It's usually the longest part. Oh, there's a full health upgrade. That will be very helpful. Alright, now we can really get some power-ups, because he is going to spawn a ton of projectiles, and not going to be able to get over there in time. Not getting anything good. Heart. There's another heart, that'll work. Yeah, we should be able to take him out. Gotta be close. There we go. Alright, so I think we have explored everything, so we're ready to go back up here. And we got the top left section of the game. And then the very top section will open up here once we get through one of these levels here. We need one more key, I think. But I'm just going to head up here to the entrance to the zone, and then we'll wrap up this episode. And as I mentioned before, we've got one more section which we'll work on through the next episode, and I'll probably be back for one more after that. Apparently I missed that earlier. For the final episode to take us through the end of the game. So, 2 more episodes. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Hope you like what you're seeing so far, and hope you'll check back in for the next episode.